This is a story of ordinary people just like you and me. A perfectly ordinary multimillionaire named John Cleves.
Mrs. John Cleves, one moment, please. Chicago calling.
Chicago? But this is New York.
Never mind, please. Mrs. John Cleves, one moment, please. Chicago calling.
Mrs. John Cleves? One moment, please. Chicago calling.
Hello, Dorothy. How are you, sweetheart? Good. Oh, not bad. Bought 2 companies, sold 1, and how was your day?
He's a perfectly ordinary executive with a lovely wife, 2 children, and Ellen Gordon. Ellen Gordon is a perfectly ordinary mistress, just what you'd expect for a man as ordinary as John Cleves.
Hey, I'm not gonna hurt you.
Who are you?
My name is Cass Henderson, and Miss Lindsley said with the convention in town.
Miss Lindsley?
Yeah.
Cass Henderson is a perfectly ordinary young inventor. Just the kind of girl would expect to walk into her apartment.
Look, if you live here, and this is company property, what are you doing living on company property?
It's a special arrangement.
Huh?
Like a scholarship.
Oh, a grant, like the Ford Foundation.
More like a Fulbright. Now, will you please go? I have to get out of these sleeves and clean up this mess.
Mrs. Cleves is just as ordinary a wife as you'd expect for John Cleves.
How do you do? I'm Mrs. Cleves.
Oh, hi, I'm Cass Henderson, and
I'm
this
so
is...
sorry to disturb you. I didn't know. Miss Lindsay didn't mention anything about anyone being in the...
In fact, the only thing unusual about this movie is it's about the most extraordinary day of the week, any Wednesday. Oh, you don't think Wednesday is unusual? Well, just look. This is Mr. John Cleves on Tuesday. This is Mr. John Cleves on Thursday. What makes the difference is what happens any Wednesday.
Anyway, you certainly don't seem to know much about love.
I'm full of love. It's all right here. It's just waiting on the right person to come along. Takes 2, you know.